Here we go, folks. One of the most anticipated matchups of the entire regular season. Two national championship contenders, each ranked in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the winners of 7 straight, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. The Nittany Lions will kick this deep to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So the Hawkeyes offense trots out there to open this game. Got a quarterback here who was really dialed in the last game. Incredibly efficient performance. Let's see, Kirk, if he can duplicate that again today.
Yeah, he just seemed to be in that zone. You know, like you said, every decision was very solid. Put the ball right where the receivers can make a play. I think that's the important thing today. Going up against a defense that has great athletic ability. Just continue to make those good decisions. Be accurate with the ball. And he's got another chance to have another great day.
From the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll start tonight with a rush that just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Looking to throw. It's Montgomery. Pressure is coming. Receiver makes the catch.
Well, the quarterback throws this ball short of the marker, relying on his guy to do the rest. But on third down, you have to put the ball at least to the first down marker. That's too much to ask of this receiver.
And here's the return. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Nittany Lions offense gets their first crack now. They'll be challenged today by one of the elite linebacker groups in the sport, Kirk. Impact players who fly around and are capable of just taking over football games.
Yeah, Chris, I think it's the versatility of what these guys do that really makes them so unique. I mean, they can play off ball and defend the run. And if you get into passing situations, oftentimes you'll see these guys blitz or get up near the line of scrimmage and pressure the quarterback. When you have that kind of ability, it's rare, let alone to have two of them. That's why this defense is one of the best.
The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Movement here from the tight end. They look to throw it here on second down. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Looking downfield. It's St. Clair. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught over the middle. It's Martin. They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
Well, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him. And defense shows that they can slow him down.
And they're going to go with the wildcat formation, an extra blocker. Let's see what they have in mind here. Defense ready for the wildcat. Short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. QB keeper all the way. And they finally stop him, but a decent game that time.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick...
Has a path to the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Penn State.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown. He shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. The kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. They make the tackle, but that's a great pickup on the ground.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing.
Now here he goes. Inside the 20. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Handoff here from the shotgun. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact, but that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it.
Well, everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important, but sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
They'll try to run for the first down. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. The offense will stay on the field for this 4th down attempt. Scanning the field. It's Montgomery. Nowhere to go. The ball not loose. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time. They come to the line in the wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. And it's a direct snap. That's a solid gain out of the wildcat, but not enough for the first down.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Screen with the receiver in the flat. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Solid gain in the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. Here's the second down play. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Second down play coming up for this offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. As the first down is still going. Breaks into the clear. Past the 40. The 20. The 10. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. No chance to catch him there.
Chris, you don't see this kind of play very often. That is coast to coast. This guy, with the speed that he has, when you get him into the open field, we know how dangerous he is. But it started at the line of scrimmage. Great blocks up front initially to free him up, and then the rest is all about that speed.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he gave it a shot that should have just left the ball in the end zone. They spotted at the 19. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. They'll test the right side here. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Back's got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. He just came flying in to lay the lumber immediately.
What a great job of timing up the blitz here by the backer. I don't know how this running back held on to the football, because as soon as he got his hands on it, he got hit hard.
So the offense faces a third and manageable here from the 25-yard line. To throw, it's Montgomery. Running back grabs it on a screen. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he will be stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And as we flip the field and begin quarter number 2, we'll see if they can continue to build this lead. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Ball handed off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go. Now, give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Looking deep to the right side. Oh, the pass is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Well, they're rewarded for going to this nickel package, getting more awareness on the field with that 5th defensive back, and a nice job of coming up with this interception.
And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking for some space. It's Burrell. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Send the back in motion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. Dropping back. It's St. Clair. Caught quickly. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
They'll come up in wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. Direct snap. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Penn State.
Hey, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
And now the try here for the extra point. They convert the PAT, so the lead is now 21. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And the return is brought down by that coverage team. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. Offense will keep it on the ground here. First down, looking for more now. He's in the clear. At the 30 now. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flash at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down. Let's see if it pays off for them in these next few plays.
Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Offense getting set. It's second down.
Here we go.
Dropping back. It's Montgomery. Bringing pressure. And he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Chris, on this play, he has nobody open. It's better than taking a sack. He doesn't get intentional grounding because where he threw it, there was an intended receiver. I think there's no harm, no foul here.
Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
Makes it look easy.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. Offense protecting the lead here, but they've been playing so well. Let's see if they go for more before halftime. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Here's the handoff. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. That's a design quarterback keeper. Solid run. Moves the ball out across the 20 to the 21.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Snags a good throw. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Here's the target, and it's complete. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
This defense has got to do a better job in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, and this offense could have 50 on you by the end of this game.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle finally made at the 37. 1st and 10 from there.
Boy, another nice game by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. The shotgun running play call. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a 3rd down play coming up. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Inside give now from the shotgun. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. So on first down, the field goal unit will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. Trying to connect from 40 yards out. And he's got it. No problem. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the returner is tackled as time expires here in the first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Happy Valley. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. The Hawkeyes will kick this away to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First play of the 3rd quarter is a handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He escapes the pocket. What a catch! Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Now it's second down here. Looking to pass. It's St. Clair. Throws it to the right. He makes the grab. He brings him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Burrell. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Running play called on 3rd and short. That's big. They convert on 3rd and set them up first down from the 32.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quick pass, the catch is made. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quick pass, here comes a jet sweep. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid. They'll reset the downs after picking up the first.
They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. On the option, he keeps it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
It's a nice job by this defense. They saw an option. They actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Try and muscle for the first down. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite third down offense. As we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. We'll begin the fourth quarter with a field goal try here. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after building this big lead, they're set to kick it off.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner steps out at the 20. That's where the offense will take over. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
First down, looking to throw the football. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
It's really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space in the zone of the defense. And as a defense, it just basically...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game. And another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Second down now after the sack. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Back to pass. It's Montgomery. Makes a quick catch. He's swarmed by the defense.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hand.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it. The offense stays on the field down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Defense is coming after him. He'll be brought down on fourth down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Now, the quarterback's got to get the ball out of his hands. He had a lot of time back there in the pocket, looking over the field, desperately trying to find an open receiver. Nobody's open, but he still has got to take off or try to make a play. Instead, he's sacked, and it's a turnover on downs.
And the quarterback keeps it here. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks loose at the 40. Out of bounds after another big game on the ground. This running game has been unstoppable today.
You talk about a headache for a defensive coordinator. You got to plan around that kind of speed and discipline and elusiveness from a quarterback like this. Man, it creates nightmares that this defensive coordinator, I'm sure, dealt with.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Hayes.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Important 2nd down play coming up. Leaning on the run game here late. That broken tackle will earn him 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. They'll come up in Wildcat formation. Let's see what the call is. And it's a direct snap. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot an inch short of a 1st down. They come to the line in the Wildcat formation. Defense got to be on alert here. Direct snap. Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the 1st down. Well, they move the chains on a clutch drive, and that should be good enough. This was a pressure game. They step up and answer it here and secure a big victory in the middle of the season.
Chris, weeks ago, maybe even all the way back to week 1, we circled this game and knew that we had a chance for a major matchup this week. It lived up to that billing. We find out who the better team is and who's able to build that resume as we get closer to the end of the year. Well, if there's a silver lining for the defense, at least this quarterback didn't get out and gash him for a 1st down. But now they've got options coming up here. I wouldn't be surprised to see if they go back to him again.
And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You know, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution and how they're going about their business.
He'll return it from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Looking to throw. It's Montgomery. He's running out of time here. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play. Pass caught. 2nd down now. Looking for a man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Looking deep for late game heroics. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.